Hello everyone. Now in this video we will learn a very important concept, which is systematic and unsystematic risk. Systematic risk is also known as non-diversifiable risk, whereas unsystematic risk is known as diversifiable risk. I repeat, systematic risk is also known as non-diversifiable risk, whereas unsystematic risk is known as diversifiable risk. Friends, let me give you a few examples. Diversifiable risk are those risks which can be reduced by way of diversification. For example, many of you students, you're doing CA, CS, CMA, etc. Why are you doing all that? Why? Because if I don't get CA, I should at least get CS, or at least I should get CMA. Like that you start thinking. So basically, if you take these three courses, this you're diversifying, and by diversification your risk is coming down. Why do I take classes as well as I practice? Because tomorrow if my classes doesn't support me, my practice should support me. Or if practice suddenly doesn't support me, my classes should support me. Again, what I'm doing over here is I'm diversification so that my risk can come down. I hope you're clear with the logic of diversifiable risk. Now let us go to another case called non-diversifiable risk. Friends, there are some risks which you cannot diversify how much ever you try. Such risk is what we call it as non-diversifiable risk. Friends, for example number 1. You are doing CA, CS, CWA, engineering, medical, everything. Despite diversifying so much, one fine day, one tsunami comes in your place. Now tell me, how much ever you learn, is it of any use? Because how much ever you diversify, you cannot diversify tsunami. Example number 2. Suppose today evening at 7 o'clock, you just switch on your TV. And the moment you switch on your TV, Narendra Modi is coming on TV. And he's coming and telling, Mitro, from tomorrow morning onwards, income tax rate is going to become 100%. Now, whether you do tea business, you do juice business, you do hundreds of business, you put money wherever, whatever profit you get will be given out by way of taxes. Again, income tax is another example of non-diversifiable risk. So friends, a few examples of non-diversifiable risk is, one is government policies. Okay. Second one can be forex, inflation, GDP, etc. So friends, non-diversifiable risk are those risks which cannot be reduced even by way of full diversification. So friends, I repeat once again, there are two types of risk: diversifiable risk, and the second one is known as non-diversifiable risk. Diversifiable risk are those risks which can be reduced by way of diversification, whereas non-diversifiable risk are those risks which cannot be reduced even by way of full diversification. I hope you are clear with the logic of diversifiable and non-diversifiable risk. Now I'll go to a next very important sub-concept inside this only. Sub-concept number 1. Market risk is non-diversifiable risk. Now tell me friends, what do you mean by the word market? Market is a place where all the securities are bought and sold. So can I say market is a place where all securities are bought and sold? If all the securities are bought and sold, can I not say that the market is fully diversified? Now tell me, if the market is fully diversified, can I not say that the diversifiable risk of the market is turning out to be 0? If this is 0, what remains in the market is only what? Non-diversifiable risk. I repeat, market means a place where you have all the securities. All the securities means market is fully diversified. Fully diversified means diversifiable risk becomes zero, which means what remains over there is only non-diversifiable risk. Now friends, I come to the final subconcept over here. Subconcept number 2. Beta is a measure of non-diversifiable risk. Friends, how do you find out beta, or what is the logic of the word beta? For every 1% change in the market, what is the change happening in the security? Now I already told you market is non-diversifiable, and since beta is in relationship with that of the market, the beta is also an indicator of a non-diversifiable risk. Or let me conclude, beta is in relation with that of the market. Market is only non-diversifiable risk, hence beta is also nothing but an indicator of non-diversifiable risk. I hope you're clear with this concept, friends. Thank you so much.